Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere all around the world. Ganapati coming to you again from our Eckhart Spiritual Center, where we are blessed to be getting together to be able to, go over this energy traffic together. What's going on energetically speaking today? Let's grab our galactic calendar and open to the 10th moon, the planetary moon of manifestation, where we are now getting into this last day of this blue energetic 7-day period here that's going on. It's it's blue because it's a transforming kind of energy. And we have a tone and a frequency that's going to tell us what is our galactic signature all about for today. And the tone is the fourth tone, the self-existing tone of form. We say can, right? Can, C-A-N, can. The self-existing tone of form is coming together today with CIMI, white Worldbridger. So today we say white, self-existing Worldbridger. Can CIMI. And so now we know the tone and the frequency. Let's open into the back of our galactic calendars where the tones and the frequencies are all described for us. We find this fourth tone, tone can, on page 6. And we see that it has 3 key words: define, measure, and form. It's the self-existing tone of form. And our quote comes from the Mayan factor. It is only through the operation of measure as wholeness and order that any manifestation can occur as a coherent organism. Measure, the form-giving principle of energy, is represented by this tone can. 4 directions, 4 seasons, 4 elements, 4 limbs, 4 chambers of the human heart, 4 sides of the tetrahedron. 4, or in other words, this energy can, delivers structure into the 3rd dimension. Can offers double stability. Can provides a uniform foundation which nature's order builds upon. Tone can represents the essential role of definition in shaping our lives. When supported with accurate information, clarity is formed and direction revealed. Without verified facts, life may be clouded or disordinate. Plans are weakened when based on speculation or heresy. Untruth, in other words. Guessing and untruth. Life's not very reliable that way. Therefore, tone can prompts us to ask questions like what, where, when, why, and how. Tone can encourages us to define specifics, to access the solution, to unravel the design, to determine the parameters, measure possible scenarios, and to scheme and dream the structures you seek. The wisdom of tone can assists our development by observing that when recipes for creation are recorded, others can then replicate and build upon our evolution, our discernment, and our formations. So let's remember that our everyday definitions construct our everyday perceptions, which ultimately shapes the world around us. By functioning as an open system, we are capable of restructuring our perspective in order to transform our reality. our world all around us, right? If we just change the way we look at things, everything around us will change. That's tone can, the self-existing tone of form. That's half of our galactic signature. That's going to tell us what the solar frequency is about. This tone is telling us that, right, this idea of CIMI is self-existing, right? And we find, let's turn some pages and find CIMI, White Worldbridger, on page 10. Has 3 key words: equalize, death, and opportunity. And our quote to help us understand: you were, you will be, know this while you are. Your spirit has traveled both long and far. It rose from the source. To the source it returns. The spark which was lit eternally burns. Right? This is that idea of death is one of the key words, but this is death without dying. Right? We can't die because we're souls. But all these things eventually have their ending. Right? Even this body, right? It's a thing that we have because we're a soul. Even this mind, it's a thing that we have. All things have their ending, but we are a soul. We have no ending. White Worldbridger represents revelation. Realization of the mortality of the physical body. Not you, the physical body that you have. Also, the organic balance of life and death. The realm of neutrality, which facilitates bridging and connection, intimate exchange with the spirit of the ancestors. As a force of equalization, the inevitability of death humbles us all. As we contemplate how all things have an eventual ending, we are drawn into the richness of the now. With the perception that death equals opportunity, we find a sacred key that speaks not only of our imminent passing beyond this physical body, but also in regards to ego death, right? Letting this idea die that I am doing it, right? By constantly shedding what no longer serves, we learn to yield to death as a natural overturning of cyclical processes. Releasing identities and surrendering attachment grants us access to new worlds. White Worldbridger CIMI asks us, what within your life is asking to be let go of or ended to make way for new cycles of beginning? What is discovered when we contemplate our human mortality? How can we overcome fear of death and find trust in the journey of life? How can we honor the reality of death in all its facets as a sacred ally of life? Let us welcome the power of death to liberate us from self-defeating habits, fears, and limitations. And a succinct mantra for aligning with this White Worldbridger CIMI power is, I surrender to opportunity. I surrender to opportunity, right? Death is an opportunity to get a new body, to get a new life, to try again, right? And our quote comes from Peace Pilgrim. When you know that you are only wearing the body, which can be destroyed, that you are the reality which activates the body and cannot be destroyed, how can you be afraid? Right? How can we be afraid when we know that we are eternal, that we cannot die? Nothing to fear then. So that is white Worldbridger CIMI. And so now we know the other half of our galactic signature. Now that we know both parts of our galactic signature, let's open our workbooks to page 186, where we see that today's galactic signature is kin 186, where we, can read about this energy combined, the tone and the frequency working together. What are we harmonizing with? This is going to explain that. What are we watching for today? And then we can fill in all these blanks here at the bottom of our workbook to get better acquainted with this energy so that eventually, as energy alchemists, we can actually start working with these energies. You can't work with something you don't know anything about, okay? And to work with energy, you need to know all about it, or at least a lot about it. Let's put it that way. So, we're opening to page 186, where we see that today's galactic signature is kin 186, 186 days in on this 260-day Zolkin energy wave that we're all going through, whether you know it or like it or not. It'd be better if you know what's going on. So, today's galactic signature, as I said, is kin 186. White self-existing Worldbridger, white Worldbridger CIMI is coming together with the self-existing tone of form, can. So today we say can CIMI. Can CIMI. And after the electric tone of service yesterday, today comes the self-existing tone of form. White self-existing Worldbridger can CIMI guides and teaches us to focus on forgiving and releasing, or surrendering, in other words, our ego's need to control and relax into the grace of the larger plan by using our innate inherent powers of discernment, definition, and measure so as to bring form into existence. White self-existing Worldbridger can CIMI reminds us that all forms follow vibration and all vibrations follow form. And since all forms are essentially self-existing, when we allow ourselves to surrender to the natural intelligence of the forms we are manifesting without judgment or control or manipulation, then those forms are born gracefully. White self-existing Worldbridger can CIMI also reminds us that how we define things determines exactly how they will manifest and take form. Our thoughts create waveforms, or in other words, thought forms that radiate out into the dream of this material existence and begin the microscopic building work to create our visions. Most importantly, through the energies of white self-existing Worldbridger can CIMI, the cauldron of creation is awakening us to the remembrance that we have the ability to bridge worlds through the power of complete neutrality and unlimited equality in a heart and mind awakened existence. We bridge two worlds, the spiritual world and the material world, so that we are in the physical world, yet not attached to it, not stuck here. To be self-existing is to be self-sustaining and self-maintaining, or in other words, whole within one's self. The cauldron of creation is inviting us to collectively give attention to how the dream of our existence is taking shape. And we would be wise to take note and measurement of everything in our dream by paying close attention to details. We would be wise to take time out to sit in stillness and receive, or in other words, commune with the inherent wisdom of our own form in order to better see how we are co-choreographing our experience in this dream of existence. Let us strengthen the foundational structure of exactly who and what we really are, while collectively enjoying the mystery of naturally unfolding order. That is CIMI, white, self-existing Worldbridger. So let's color and draw together. We can draw this archetypical glyph. It'll help you really get connected with it if you draw it, right? It doesn't have to be drawn perfectly. Do the best you can. And every 20 days, we're going to draw it again. And every 20 days, we're going to get more acquainted with this CIMI energy. We draw the little line that's coming down from the top, down here to the side, bottom corner here. Along this line, we make a couple bumps here, a couple bumps there. We make a little triangle teepee looking thing over here on the side. And we make a curved line with hash marks on it. And we don't color today, it's white, right? For CIMI, the solar frequency part. Then we draw the 4 dots right next to it. Now these 4 dots are going to be blue because we're in a 13-day transforming energy wave spell. We call a 13-day energy wave a wave spell. So next, let's fill in all these blanks and do our affirmation together. So our first blank is the kin number. It's also the page number. We're just copying it right down here. All this information is right on this page. All we have to do is write it all down so that it gets into our mind clearly. We've been talking about it, right? Kin number, day number 186. The next blank that we have here is the galactic signature in English. Today we say white, self-existing Worldbridger, right? When we say it in English, the tone goes in the middle, right? So it's white, self-existing Worldbridger in the English way of speaking. In the Mayan way of speaking, we say the tone first. So we say CIMI, CIMI. Next blank is the color and direction. Well, CIMI is white, so it is white today. And white is associated with the north. That means the energies are flowing from the north, right? Right, so we may want to face north and feel these energies. So white north is what we write on the line. Underneath, we're going to write, what is this energy about today with this white north? What is this white north energy? Well, it's a purifying kind of energy, right? White north purifies, white north refines. So we want to write that in there. If we write that in every 4 days, we're going to catch on very quickly and then begin to start working with these energies as energy alchemists, right? We want to become fully empowered empaths, right? That means not running away from negative energy. We want to actually use our superpower to track down negative energy, since we can feel it so well, and then transform it from negative to positive. That's what we're supposed to be doing here as fully empowered empaths, right? Energy alchemists. So next we come to these three circles at the bottom of our workbook page here. And, well, the first one is the lunar phase. Well, we want to be in tune with the moon. The moon has a distinct energetic effect on the physical body and the mind, right? So, well, we want to write in, what is the moon doing? Is it waxing or waning? Is it getting brighter or is it getting darker? Right? Because that's important, especially if you're working with the energy. So we want to write in that today the moon is waning. Yesterday it was the full moon. So now it's getting a little bit darker, a little bit darker. It looks like a completely full moon, of course, though. But, so when we color it in, we really don't need to color it in, or just color it in super slightly on one edge to indicate that the moon is starting to wane a little more each day, right? Waxing, it's getting brighter and brighter. Waning, darker and darker. It's important, if you're working with these energies, to know if you're heading towards the full moon, that's a different energy than if you're heading towards the new moon, right? So, next we see galactic activation portal in this next circle. It's not a galactic activation portal day today, so we leave that circle alone. The next circle is Pocovotan clear day. Today is not a Pocovotan clear day. It's every day is energetically significant, but Pocovotan said there's 13 particular days out of this 260-day Zolkin energy cycle that we want to pay particular close attention to those energies, right? So today doesn't happen to be one of those days, so that moves us right on to our affirmation for today, where we are going to be watching for the three key words for the tone: define, measure, and form, the self-existing tone of form. And the three key words for the solar frequency, CIMI, right? What are those? Equalize, opportunity, and death, right? All those key words are in here to create a unique energy affirmation just for today, right? And each of these 260 days has its own unique energy affirmation, right? So it'll help us in tune with the energy for today, right? That's what we're trying to do. I'll read through it one time, then we'll do it together 3 times. Today I define, in order to equalize, measuring opportunity. I seal the store of death with the self-existing tone of form. And today I am guided by the power of spirit. So that's the affirmation. If you're working along with me in the workbook and you didn't get it right, that's all right. Just correct it real quick. No problem. It is a word search puzzle. And in the beginning, sometimes we don't get it quite right, but it's no big deal. Eventually, you'll be getting it perfect every time and making a mistake only once in a while, like I still do. But it's very rare. It's if you rush through it, you might make a mistake. So you got to concentrate on it every day when you're doing it. So let's do this energy affirmation together now. 3 times. Today I define, in order to equalize, measuring opportunity. I seal the store of death with the self-existing tone of form. And today I'm guided by the power of spirit. Today I define, in order to equalize, measuring opportunity. I seal the store of death with the self-existing tone of form. And today I'm guided by the power of spirit. Today I define, in order to equalize, measuring opportunity. I seal the store of death with the self-existing tone of form. Today I'm guided by the power of spirit. Namaste and Lakech. Jayom Guru. There we have it. Another energy traffic check complete. Now we're ready to get on out there, energetically speaking, that is, and take on this day and have a harmonious, smooth running day, right? If you're just getting started with this, well, everything might not be snapping into perfect harmony. It's going to take some time, right? Sometimes we have to actually go through day by day, sitting with this energies each day, getting deeply in tune with them each day, all the way through at least one entire Zolkin cycle, so that you have experienced each energy and really gotten into each energy of each day, right? If you're going through this Zolkin cycle and you're not paying attention to what those energies are each day, your progress is very, very slow, but you will have to progress. We're all progressing. This, in tuning each day like this, is going to speed up that progress for those who might be interested in moving a little more swiftly along the spiritual path towards that goal of liberation. All right, that's what we're doing this for. That's what I come on here for with this energy traffic report. This is going to speed up your liberation, right? This is why we share our Guru Paramahansa Yogananda's lessons. That's really going to speed up that liberation, right? They call Kriya Yoga the lightning way because it's the quickest way, most efficient way to liberation. And it isn't the only way, right? There's all kinds of ways. But for those of us that are more in a hurry to actually get to this idea of liberation, where we're done tarrying along the way and we're really ready to get down to it, that means we're going to have to get together each day and really work on it, right? A little bit. Right? It's not just going to be laid at your feet. We have to work for it to earn that liberation. So, I want to thank all of my brothers and sisters for getting together with me like this on YouTube and on Facebook. If anyone's interested in learning more about this, getting your life into perfect balance and harmony, get a hold of me. I'm sure that you'll find when you start living this way, as everyone else who is working with me and learning to live this way, your life's going to improve in an awful lot of wonderful ways. So if you'd like to learn more about it, get a hold of me. We like to share this freely with everyone. So thank you all. God bless us all. Namaste and Lakech Jayom Guru. Have a great day now. We'll see you next time. Bye now.